Obviously, I'm not the only one that thinks that Google with YouTube is playing judge. They are literally trying to play judge and jury themselves. I mean, without any real legal backing. They're playing judge. And I don't understand for the life of me why they're getting away with this. Let me read something to you here. It says, your video has been taken down. Claimant sent us a legal notice about the copyrighted content in your video. Now, do you suppose that this claimant supposedly had a lawyer involved and this was really done constitutionally? Or do you suppose this has to do with within Google or within YouTube? They're considering this a legal notice. I mean, folks, is this absurd or what? The person that has a claim on this video, do you think they really took the time to involve a lawyer? And that they're going to take legal action you see what I'm saying here? Obviously, I'm not alone in this. Because New York Times put an article up. Nobody knows how to run YouTube, especially not YouTube. YouTube is a very bad judge and jury. Hello. This was not too long ago. This is in June 2019. So I'm not the only one that thinks that YouTube's going too far. Let's just read a little bit of this. It's been roughly a week, it's been a rough week for YouTube, even by tech backlash standards. Just this week, the company has come under fire for creating a digital playground for pedophiles. Then it attempted to purge extremist content from its site, only to accidentally delete a number of videos on Nazi history made by professors as part of the crackdown. And finally, there's been the harassment debate over the conservative commenter Stephen Crowder's mocking of Vox staffer Carlos Maza. Quick summary. Mr. Crowder used slurs about Mr. Maza's ethnicity, and he's Cuban American, and sexual orientation, he's gay. Mr. Crowder said the comments were not meant to be offensive. Well, I'm not going to read all of this, but what I want you to see, people, is that even New York Times is saying that YouTube is trying to play judge and jury. Now, what I don't understand for the life of me is, why do they get away with it? And how can they use this how can they use this as though that they are the judge, and that those that send in a claim through their system in YouTube, that they actually are sending a legal claim? Let me read it again to you. A claimant. Folks, this makes it sound like it's in a courtroom. A claimant sent us a legal notice about their copyrighted content in your video. Folks, if I sent YouTube one of these legal notices letting them know somebody's got content from my channel in their video, this same notice would come to them. And I don't have any lawyers involved, and I'm not going to the court system to try to get that video taken down. So what in the world is YouTube talking about? What is Google talking about? That they are playing judge and jury. And how far are we people going to allow this to go? Is everybody got their head in the sand so far that you can't see that slowly but surely your liberties are being eroded by the illusion of what is now becoming reality. It's an illusion. But you're talking about very powerful, wealthy people that want to believe the whole world is just a simulation. You got people out there that are very powerful and very wealthy that want to believe that they have the right to do anything they want to do with no recourse because they, or I should say not recourse, but with no stipulation or with no penalty. In other words, they're above the law. Is that really what YouTube is saying? By saying this, a claimant sent us a legal notice. So what you're telling me, YouTube, is that this person that owns this channel that I supposedly don't, and I don't know for sure if I used any of their content because I haven't been able to look at the video because they took the video down. So I'm supposed to just automatically believe that this person actually is telling the truth, that I have content from their content on my video, and then I'm supposed to believe that this person with this channel actually sent YouTube a legal notice. Do you understand, people, what this means? It's what Jesus says in his word. Because iniquity shall abound. This is lawlessness, people. How is YouTube allowed to even put that on their website? There was no legal action taken. They're talking about within their system. And they're playing judge and jury. What's next? Executioner? Is this really what has become of the legal system in this world? You've got a bunch of nutbrains that have billions of dollars and now they become the law? And nobody questions it. Nobody says anything. And because they got so much money and so much power that nobody bothers them. Nobody says anything. Little tap on the wrist when they violate the real law. And their law, within their website, within YouTube land, supersedes the real law, the Constitution. Well, let me tell you something. For all you out there listening, nobody's ever going to supersede God's law. And he's going to bring you to judgment. Oh, yeah. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I will repay. You might think, okay, well, I'll do this to whoever I want to do it to. But when you start doing this to God's people, look out. Look out. Because I'm going to tell you right now, God's coming for you. Did you hear what I said, you two? God's coming for you. You don't think God can take down YouTube overnight? Just watch. Just watch. And he'll raise up another platform out there that will actually allow his word. You say there are already out there. Well, maybe they are. But I'm just saying, will allow his gospel to be preached without any prejudice, without being infringed upon. I'm telling you, people, our rights are going out the door. And it's happening through the internet. That's right. This is becoming the new reality. Never mind the Constitution. Doesn't mean anything. The internet with billionaires. They run the show now. Hello. Corporations, they run the show now. Big banks, they run the show now. And the Constitution, you know what that is? You know what that is? It's a thing of the past. That's right. It's a thing of the past. And it's every day, it's getting more and more fading. It's fading away. It's fading away to where we won't even have a constitution. Lawlessness is taking over, people. Lawlessness.